This is a critical question. Before you can answer that question, the first question you need to answer is the following. Why do you want to assess your culture? Because the tool that you're going to choose is going to depend on the reasons why you want to conduct a diagnosis of your culture. If you want to have a fine description of your culture, the way it is, if you want to understand the behaviors that people display at work, if you want to know the cultural attributes of your culture, in other words, you want to be able to describe the way it is. For example, is it collaborative or is it siloed? Is it very innovative or is it bureaucratic? Is it people-focused or not? What you need to do then is use a survey. The survey is a quantitative way of featuring your culture and finding out the way it is. The beauty of a survey is that it will give you a lot of demographics, so you will be able to assess your culture in different divisions, different regions, different entities. You will be able to draw comparisons, and that is very, very important. The other thing is you can use a sample or you can just survey the whole population. It is your choice. Now, if you want to diagnose your culture, and by that I mean that if you want to understand why it is the way it is and what leads people to behave the way they do, then a survey is not going to work. What you need is a qualitative way of measuring your culture. And usually you can use focus groups, discussions, or personal and individual interviews. This will focus on what we call the B level of the organization, the why of culture, the shared belief system that exists in the organization, and that will lead to people to behave the way they do. If you do this, you will understand why it is, and the reason it is particularly important is because this is the target for change when you want to transform your culture.